today is our anniversary. It's interesting being here at the ranch without the kids. They're home, and I'm sure they had a blast.
There is water flying a lot of places at once.
We're gonna go do something we haven't done together for a long time. Things have gotten weird. Almost cost us the marriage, but we've made it through it. Sarah and I are out for a walk this morning. Number one, it's getting hot.
It is getting hot.
Number two, we just did the hill, and it kicked my butt. Anyway, we're just filling up the water, and today is our anniversary. We'll talk more about that in a minute.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to us. We've been married for just a few years. Okay, big question is, have you been laying eggs? Are we gonna find some eggs in here? I know that there's chickens in there. Not old enough to lay eggs yet. All right, girls, how many eggs are in here? I don't see any eggs. Oh, there's one egg. There's one. You need to get more egg layers in here. So we came in here and clipped their wings the other day. You can see how short the wings are, so they can't fly out. One of the things that we've struggled with is keeping our chickens alive. And one of the problems is we let them out. They come out of this cage and they go and roam and they do their thing. Well, they get used to roosting in the hay and otherwise, and then the coyotes come in and they eat them. But this fence right here is underneath the ground by like 2 or 3 feet, so they can't dig underneath it and they can't get in here. And so as long as we make it to where they can't get out, then they'll be fine. So we've got the one chicken that we have left that lays an egg, and then we have the 4 in there that are still too young to lay for another month or 2. They'll start laying here in a couple months. But we'd like to see, having like 10 of them laying. So Sarah and I are gonna work on that side of things now that we have a solution with keeping them inside of this cage here.
I have a problem.
Do you have a problem?
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
The end of that sliver stayed in my hand, and I don't know if you can see it to get it out.
I got that one. There's another one right there, though.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
Sorry. It's in there deep. Mm-hmm. This is what we do on our anniversary. It's a symbol of our dedication and our commitment to each other.
Oh, I got it.
You got it out?
Yeah.
Well, she did it. Okay, we're gonna go do something we haven't done together for a long time. Just the 2 of us. It's interesting being here at the ranch without the kids. They're home. Well, they stayed at Branson and Mara's last night, and I'm sure they had a blast. And I'm sure Branson and Mara are ready to get them out of there. Maybe not, because they help out with Neymar. But that's a lot of kids, 4 kids. But anyway, I hope they're having fun today. Here we go. Hello there, Sundance. Looking good this morning. I'm going to get the 4-wheeler so Sarah and I can go do something we haven't done for a long time. And Sundance is following me.
Okay, so the boys have been up for a while. Neymar's been up for a while. Everyone else has been up for a while, but me and Son have just barely got up. So we're eating breakfast right now. And then, we'll see from there.
Okay, so we just stayed at Branson Mara's house for one night, which was actually really fun. But we were cleaning up so we can go back home.
Okay, we've gone 8 miles up trails that didn't go anywhere. We just went past a place that we almost bought. Anyway, we're getting rained on, and it's about to hit real hard. So we gotta decide what we're gonna do here. Good thing we came back.
Right.
That's right where we were at, right at that canyon.
Yeah. These might be stuck to me forever.
Oh yeah.
They're so sticky.
Pods for the milkweed.
Okay, so I haven't really got ready for the day for the most part today. I'm so tired. I'm not gonna take a nap though because I babysit. So I was trying to decide whether I should cook dinner or if I should just do freedom for dinner and eat my leftover pizza for dinner. And Lizzie was like, just make cheesy chicken. So I'm gonna eat my pizza for lunch. Okay, so for the past few days, Mina has been wanting to go in the basement and build Legos. So now we're finally going down here to build Legos.
Okay, sit down. Here's your present.
We literally just took a 2-hour nap. Was it 2 hours?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to get me anything.
Stop! I just told you I got this for you for your birthday and then I gave you shirts. And I hope it's even a cool thing.
That is way cool.
Yeah, that's just the box.
Just the box? Mm-hmm. Oh, it opens. What is it? So do I pull on this?
Uh-huh.
I'm scared. Oh, it has our pictures on it. It's film, yo. Am I gonna break it? Mm-mm. Oh, yes I am, because I was holding it. Oh. Can you see it? Well, it says, I'll have to show you from this side. It has our pictures on it. Lots of pictures. Well, that's cool. I like it, thank you. I feel like it needs to be like hung on the wall or something, right? That's pretty cool. It's a camera.
Okay, it's 5:30. Usually dinner takes a while. It's 5:40 actually, almost. Usually dinner takes an hour-ish to make. So I'm gonna cook dinner. So Swana made the one stuff and I am making rice, so.
Alright, so I kept looking outside and seeing something wrong with the pool. It's wet. How is it getting wet? And, well, I know. There is water flying a lot of places at once.
It's a lot different being at the ranch without the kids, just me and Sarah. Like, we never do this. It's interesting doing something, just the two of us, for a whole entire day because we also never do this. This is very different for us to just spend time just together and have the reason just because it's us spending time together. But it's fun. So, got a shovel. We're gonna go leave a legacy. It's kind of funny. I love monarchs. We love monarchs. And they lay their eggs on plants called milkweed. And it doesn't grow as hardy. It's a weed. It doesn't grow as well as it used to because farmers, they grow in ditches and stuff around water, and farmers get rid of those because they are in the way. And anyway, we want them on the ranch because we want monarchs on the ranch. So we're gonna go plant some right now.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for years. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's throw some right here. Right in the water path.
There you go, your 6th pod.
Planting weeds. That's what we do, yo.
Yep, plant weeds if that's the only thing they eat.
Right? Okay, we done. We are done.
Ooh, that looks good.
My lady. It's time to eat good food.
We decided to come to
Timberline.
Timberline.
One
for
of our
dinner.
favorite places.
Yep, and it looks pretty amazing.
How's the steak?
It's really good. Thanks for dinner.
So we just finished dinner. Mom just texted me. It's 8:30. She said they're on their way home right now. We'll watch Merlin when they get home. They want us to clean up the main floor. So we're gonna clean up the main floor.
It's funny, we just got home and it feels like we haven't been here forever. We were here last night at this time. Not quite this time. It's nice to be home. The kids, I don't even know that we're home yet. They're in the basement watching and they're waiting for us because we're gonna go watch with them. I just wanted to check on everything first because, you know, when you get home, you're like, what's going on here? What's going on there? Danielle's cat's crazy, keeps zooming past here. And it's still our anniversary, you know. 26 years, guys. Sarah and I, here's a little story for you because I told you earlier we would talk a little bit about it. We've been married for 26 years. 26 years. 26 years. And so here's a quick story. When we were 18, I flew out to see Sarah and Branson. Branson was born when we were 17 years old. Branson at that point was 4 months old, and we had no intention on anything like this happening. Maybe Sarah did, I don't know, but anyway, when I flew out to see them, our families were, let's just say they were not, I don't know, we weren't together at this time. And Sarah was living in another state, and things had gotten weird, and we hadn't seen each other or talked to each other for 3 or 4 months. And so it was like we were, yeah, actually I think we turned into enemies at that point. It was really bad. But anyway, we'd started talking, and on the 4th of July, right? So on the 4th of July, we started talking. We made some plans where I'd come out and see her and Branson. And then when I got out there, by the way, before this point, I had proposed to Sarah like 12 times.
Not propose, like just said, let's get married.
Yeah, but anyway, not like officially or anything like that. I don't even know what would have happened if I would have officially proposed. Neither one of us know because it didn't actually happen because we were 17, and you know, you got to get your parents' permission for that. And her parents definitely didn't have to want to give us permission for that. But anyway, going back. So I ended up flying out to see her in Arizona, and you know, we spent some time together and played with Branson. He was, you know, a 4-month-old baby at that time. It was fun and everything. And then Sarah came to me on the night of the 19th and was like, no, it was the 18th, and said, let's just go get married. I'm like, no, that's not, that, I don't know how that could work. Like, that's just, and she's like, it can work. We can just go to Vegas right now. And I'm like, I didn't know what to think. It's something I wanted, but I didn't know how we could make it happen. And obviously there's other people at home that would really murder us if we did. And anyway, and so within the next 10 minutes, she just worked to try to talk me into it. And then she got on the phone. She called chapels in Vegas and found the Little White Chapel in Vegas. And she called the courthouse, got all that figured out. Anyway, we're 18 at this point, so we can make our own choices and our own decisions, right? So we did. We drove to Vegas. Nobody knew we were gone. Nobody knew where we were at. Nobody knew that we were in Vegas. Absolutely nobody knew we were in Vegas. Her parents thought that she was in Arizona putting this beautiful, incredible life together with a beautiful, incredible man, and she missed that mark. My parents thought I was just going to see Branson, and I was there for a few days, and then I'd come home. Anyway, we ended up in Vegas, and we drove to the Little White Chapel, and we couldn't get married, but we had to have our marriage license, so we drove to the courthouse, got our marriage license, came out, and it was raining, and the streets were flooding, and so there were cars floating down the streets. It was crazy. So we had to find a high place on a parking lot and hang out there for a while until the rain stopped, and then we went and found a hotel, and then got up the next morning, which was the 20th. We were supposed to get married on the 19th. Anyway, we ended up getting up on the morning of the 20th, going down to the Little White Chapel, got married, and then went back. We eloped. And I'm glad we did. It all worked out. Of course, we had some family members that were upset about it. It was crazy. and I would recommend it to some people, but I wouldn't recommend it to everyone.
Right.
It's not the best thing, but if your situation's interesting, then
Just
we made it
whatever
about
works best for you and your own situation.
we made it about we didn't make it about the wedding or about anybody else. We made it about the marriage and us, and look at us. 26 years later, we're still here. And we've both made some massive mistakes in the marriage. You make mistakes in marriages, and some of those mistakes have almost cost us the marriage, but we've made it through it, and we are better for it. So
It's a lot of work to be married. A lot of work to be in a happy, healthy relationship.
and committed. You have to be committed. You have to be fully committed, because it requires you to give up parts of yourself and connections with other people in certain ways that you can't have anymore. And you have to also be committed to yourself to become your better. That you have to become your better self through the relationship. You can't tell them they have to be the better person in the relationship. That's hard. 26 years though. We're pretty proud of those 26 years, obviously. 26 years, 7 kids, 1 grandbaby, 50 something cats. Anyway, life is good. It is what you make of it, and it's not easy. You gotta work. You gotta work. We love you guys. Never forget that.
You
are worth it.
Bye.